many men argue the ban conflicts with a 2022 U.S. Supreme Court ruling on gun regulations. An Illinois Senate committee has approved a bill requiring schools to expel students for at least 1 year if they commit or attempt sexual assault at school or school events. The measure follows a Taylorville case and now moves to the Senate Education Committee. Illinois lawmakers are considering a bill requiring car dealers to provide vehicle history reports for used cars. The report would contain title issues, odometer readings, recalls, and accident history. Dealer groups say the reports can sometimes contain inaccuracies. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
As a social influencer, my days can be busy. 4 a.m., I hit the gym. 4:32, protein smoothie. 5:08, save time and money bundling my home and auto insurance with Progressive. Wait, if I bundle and save time, what would I do then? Just sit here and reflect? Like, why am I qualified to influence anyone? And how those weights are hollow? And half of my followers are bots.
You could save time and money bundling your home and auto when you switch to Progressive. It's one less thing to worry about during your already busy day. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing stories that were in the Elgin Courier News on March 11th, 1926. Women no longer have a pardonable excuse for not being familiar with politics. There was a time, and perhaps not so very long ago, when the woman politician was scorned. She was looked upon as a person who neglected her home and her family to enter the fields that should be occupied rightly only by man. But now the woman who fails to make the appointment and election of good men to office her particular business is almost scorned by her friends who feel that responsibility. This seems like a long, drawn-out introduction to the citizenship school conducted by the Searchers Club at the YWCA yesterday. However, it is merely a pre-word concerning the type of women who attend the political gatherings in Elgin. The one-day school of instruction was a great success and brought women together from all parts of life and from various clubs of this city. Women learned yesterday that they really need intelligent training citizenship. Elgin was assured of even more efficient mail delivery and dispatch service today in the announcement of the Post Office Department at Washington, D.C., that beginning April 1, 1926, 4 new full-time carriers and 1 half-time man will be added to the local force. The department authorized that additional help be engaged following a recommendation by Postmaster Benjamin W. Lindborg.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. This afternoon, cloudy with sleet, rain, and snow possible. High near 37. Tonight, partly cloudy with a slight chance of snow before 7 p.m. A low around 27. Tomorrow brings mostly sunny skies with a high near 46, and pleasant temperatures throughout the day. Currently, 36 and drizzling. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Find what you love what you find. A Total Wine and More, there's so much waiting for you. All kinds of beers and thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark, and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Welcome in, everybody. It is Talk Time with Tami and Friends here on Fox Valley Afternoons. Thanks for joining us today. We've got Matthew here pushing buttons.
All the buttons.
He's a big button pusher from way back. There is a slim chance Rebecca's going to be able to jump on, but she was watching the granddaughter because her daughter had to go to the doc. She's preggo. And she thinks she might be in labor, and she should not be in labor. It's 4 weeks early. So hopefully it's just something they can just deal with. And Becky will hop on. We'll see what happens next.
Okay.
In the meantime, what do you call a fake Irish stone?
Oh gosh. It's an imposter something.
A sham rock.
There you go. What a sham.
That's
shamrock.
That's it. See, we got to get some good jokes out there. What instrument does someone play on St. Patrick's Day if they want to show off?
If they want to show off, some sort of a bagpipe, maybe?
Bragpipes.
A bragpipe. There we go.
That's awful. Bagpipes are the worst, man. Whatever. They have their place, but I can only handle so much.
Oh, I got one. Just came into my brain.
What? You make up the wackiest ones. What do you got?
What did the shamrock say to the is it an elf? No, it's what do you call it?
Oh, a leprechaun.
What did the shamrock say to the leprechaun? Oh, this all made sense in my head.
Oh no.
When he was proven to be correct.
What did the shamrock say to the leprechaun? Is that
when
the
he
question?
was proven to be correct on multiple different things?
The shamrock said to the leprechaun when he was proven to be correct on multiple different things, he said, golly gee, you're right, Shamrock.
You got some points. Because pointed ears? I don't know. I'm really not.
Shamrock is the little.
No, but the leprechaun is.
Oh, the leprechaun.
Don't leprechauns have pointy ears?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't seen.
I don't know. It made sense in my brain for like a split
We're
second.
We're gonna work on that one. You got some time before you got to really give that one the go. You know, I mean, you could massage that a bit.
It definitely needs to be massaged.
Just a half. You get an A for effort on that one.
All right.
How's that time change coming for you?
Oh, it's well, first of all, time change is not always easy for a lot of people.
Right.
And then on top of it, we've got this wacky weather that's going on.
I
It just
hear ya.
snowed a little bit.
What was that?
I don't know.
I had the mad face on. I'm like, what is
Mother
this?
Nature was giving us the cold shoulder.
Oh boy, she was giving us the cold everything. I don't dig it. I don't dig it at all. I don't like anything about it. Time change. People are still grumbling through. I'm not all the way adjusted yet. Are you adjusted to that time change?
No.
I mean, I have a really tough time getting on that pickleball court earlier now. But there's some issues around daylight savings time almost every year, where like the health impact research shows that the spring forward shift increases the risk of fatal traffic accidents by 6% in the following days and can cause sleep disruption,
Yep.
and mood issues. Are you moody?
Am I moody?
Are you moody
Sometimes,
because of the time
sometimes.
change? Maybe today, just because of the time change? Well, so they've got some sleepy time tips for you here. Let's see what we've got for you, because people are having a hard time getting up in the morning. Who wants to get up in the morning? I don't know, not me. But you got to sometimes. Oh, come on now. You know all these ads that
They
pop
pop
up.
up?
Yeah, you're like,
Yes.
cut it out. Okay, so get this.
Okay.
Sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It may be one of the strongest predictors of how long you live. How about them apples? How many hours a night do you think you get?
I get about 6 or 7.
6, 7.
Depending.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I try and get like 8 or 9, but my dog, that little Izzy, she's
Yeah.
she's got a bladder the size of a peanut, so takes her.
Gotta go.
She's the early riser, man.
Yep.
Although lately she's been sleeping in too. I don't know. What?
Okay.
She did not adjust to the time change.
Yeah.
Researchers analyzing nationwide data found that insufficient sleep was more closely tied to shorter lifespan than diet, exercise, or loneliness. Sleep.
Wow.
The connection was consistent year after year across most U.S. states. The takeaway is simple but powerful. Getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep may be one of the best things you can do for long-term health. 7 to 9.
7 to 9.
I'm
Okay.
shooting for, like, if I get less than 5, you should probably not speak to me, because I'm not not a nice person at that point. I'm just barely functioning. And 6 is like, I can take her, but I can't do 6 more than one night, you know?
Yeah.
So, a nationwide analysis found that not getting enough sleep is strongly linked to a shorter life expectancy, more so than poor diet or lack of exercise. Researchers say this makes sleep one of the most overlooked pillars of long-term health. Getting a full night's sleep may play a larger role in longevity than people realize. To reach their conclusion, researchers analyzed a large national database examining survey patterns related to life expectancy across countries throughout the United States. They compared country level life expectancy figures with detailed survey data collected by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention between 2019 and 2025. When researchers evaluated lifestyle factors tied to how long people live, sleep stood out clearly. Its association with life expectancy was stronger than diet, physical activity, and social isolation. Smoking was the only factor that showed a greater influence. Really?
Wow.
I didn't expect it to be so strongly correlated to life expectancy, said Andrew McHill, PhD, associate professor at the OHSU School of Nursing. Let's see. Much of the work was carried out by the graduate students in the sleep, chronobiology, and health laboratory within OHSU School of Nursing. While scientists have long recognized that adequate sleep supports overall health, the authors said they were still struck by how closely sleep duration tracked with life expectancy. That is amazing to me. In the analysis, insufficient sleep outweighed diet and exercise as a predictor of lifespan. Final study to track yearly state-to-state trends. Previous studies have linked poor sleep to increased risk of death. But this research is the first to show year-by-year connections between sleep and life expectancy across every U.S. state. For their models, researchers used the CDC definition of sufficient sleep as at least 7 hours per night, which aligns with recommendations from American Academy of Sleep Medicine and the Sleep Research Society across nearly all states. And in each year analyzed, the data showed a clear relationship between sleep duration and life expectancy.
Wow.
Yeah, you better start snoozing a little bit more. Now, how do naps play into this? I wonder.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, are
how
you a
does it-
napper?
Gosh, you know what? I love napping. However, most of the time, if I go above an hour, or I would say above 2 hours,
Yeah.
then I feel drowsy.
The
even
nap.
after.
Yeah,
Yes.
can't do it too. Yeah, that's the kiss of death is a long nap because then that'll mess with your REM sleep and all your other
If
sleep.
it's like a little power nap, 30-minute power nap, that's nice.
I don't know how people do it because I do what you do. When I take a nap, I'm out. I'm out. Forget it. It's not. I don't. It's not. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do a 20-minute nap. My husband is king. He can nap.
I can do it.
Sitting in a chair. He
Me
can
too.
do it.
Yep.
He can do anywhere. He can take a nap and he can just decide I'll be going to sleep now.
I can take a nap right now here.
You could go.
I
I'm
could.
going to go to sleep.
Right at the board.
How
Yep.
long would it take you to go to sleep?
That's a different story. That'll probably take 20 minutes
20 minutes just to get there.
to get there.
Now, then, will you wake yourself up or will you be out for a couple hours?
Oh, I'm gonna need the phone.
Oh, you're going to
Yeah.
set an alarm.
I do not have a natural.
Now-
not at all.
You have an alarm in the morning?
On my
When-
phone.
Yeah, when you get up. Yeah, you always have an
On my
alarm.
phone.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I can't do it without. Some people can. Some
I
people,
haven't set an alarm in years. I mean, I set it. I always wake up before it goes off. Like
I
don't-
wish.
Never
I
use
wish
it.
I was that way.
I don't know. I just keep thinking in my head, I'm going to get up at 5. Okay, get up at 5. But if it's like I'm going to miss a flight, I'll set an alarm. Because
Definitely.
You can't do that. Let's see. Let's go back to our little study. Well, I don't know. So it seems like sleep is getting harder and allergies are getting worse. Have you noticed that at all?
I've got allergies. I sure do.
Have you noticed they're worse?
Not
no?
for me.
Yeah.
I do see on the Weather Channel's website they always have like a little meter on the side that talks about air pollutants
Yeah.
and allergies, and I've
Yeah.
been seeing that more in the yellow zone lately. So, for an
Well,
extended period of time.
apparently allergens are getting worse. There's more of them in the air, and they're coming earlier and earlier.
Mm.
And there's now a thing called snow mold. Have you heard of snow mold?
No.
No, that's the early on when you get the early snow, and then all the stuff underneath gets that wet, cold stuff, and then it starts turning into mold, and then that mold starts coming in the air early, and so it seems. If it seems like it's getting worse, it is, according to scientists. They're saying it's way worse out there now than it has been. And this is from the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. The most challenging cities, I've got a list of the most challenging cities to live in if you have allergies. That's a whole nother thing. But they're saying it's worse everywhere. Pollen gets worse as temperatures get warmer, meaning more people suffer from allergy symptoms. But with global warming, they're staying warmer, and it's not killing all the mold sometimes.
see what
And
you
it's
mean,
not. Yeah, as the years go on, allergies seem to start earlier, become more intense, and last longer throughout the year. The AAFA report shows that climate change is the likely cause. So you're going to see it coming. Well, common allergy symptoms, if you step outside, you start to get itchy eyes or runny nose. I don't even have to step outside. A lot of times inside places make my eyes water. Where I play pickleball, there is something in the air that where I used to work at Equity Residential down at 2 North Riverside, I would walk in that building and my eyes would just stream of I don't know what, I don't know, allergic to whatever. But common symptoms are nasal congestion, sneezing, itchy or watery eyes, itchy or runny nose, sinus congestion or pressure, and an itchy throat. They can be managed. Your symptoms can be managed in a bunch of different ways. Tips include checking pollen forecasts daily and staying inside when those pollen forecasts are high. That's what you were talking about on the news or the weather forecast. You can see how bad the pollen is each day. And then if it gets bad and you react, don't go out. They also say medication can help. That generic Zyrtec is a lifesaver for me. Common theme along the top ranking of the worst. Okay, so here are the 10 allergy capitals in the U.S. 10 places that you don't want to live if allergies are a bad thing for you. Allergy is the pollen starter early. Let's see. Allergy capitals are ranked based on pollen scores for trees, grass, and weed pollen. over-the-counter allergy medications use and the number of allergy specialists available. So I've never been to an allergist. Have you been to an allergist?
No, I never
No,
have.
you just go get the over-the-counter stuff and it takes care of your symptoms and it's done.
Yeah,
usually,
pretty much.
So, all right, we're going to talk about what are the 10 worst cities, most challenging cities to live in with seasonal allergies. Let me see if any of these are from the same state. None of them are from the same state. No, none of them are from the same state. So we have 10 different states and 10 different cities of bad places to live. You want to take a stab at number 10? Let's see. Is number 1 the worst or number 10's the worst? 10 most challenging cities. I think 10's the worst, right? So the first one is
I'm gonna guess I'm gonna guess it's cities that have a lot of like nature.
the first one definitely has nature.
Colorado? I don't know.
Is Colorado even on there? Colorado did not make the
Oh, this
list.
is a city you're talking about, or is it a state?
It's both. I can give you the state. If you hit the state, I'll give it to you. If you hit the city, you'll get ding, ding, ding bonus points.
I'm gonna guess Springfield.
Springfield, nothing. Illinois did not make the list.
Really?
No, Illinois did not make the list.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say, is it more east?
Yeah, it's all over. They're all over.
Okay.
So it's not just one area of the country. But I'll give you. Wow, I'm surprised about.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, of course you would know. Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho.
You're like, who lives in Boise, Idaho? Who goes to Boise, Idaho? Don't go to Boise, Idaho if you've got allergies. Bad news bears on the allergies in Boise, Idaho. I find this one very interesting. The second one is San Diego, California.
San Diego.
You're on the ocean. Have you ever been to San Diego? It's totally. It's ocean, and everything's ocean, and it's.
I went to California a couple years ago. I was in a previous relationship, and I've tried to block that out. So I can't remember if it was San Diego or if it was
L.A.
L.A. No, it was not L.A. It was someplace in California. It might have been San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego.
Are there rocks? Are there a lot of rocks, and then you can find? Are there seals? There's like a seal.
Sure. That sounds like Orange County, though. That sounds like
Orange County.
Yeah, well, the southern L.A. Southern Los Angeles and like northern San Diego County, they kind of all meet.
That might have been, I think, where it was.
Right,
yeah.
like Carlsbad, all that stuff is down there.
I just remember there was a lot of shopping.
Oh yeah, there's shopping everywhere over there. But your allergies weren't bad.
No.
San Diego, I'm shocked, is the second worst place to live. Well, I don't know. It's in the top 10. I can't understand which way this list goes, top to bottom. So San Diego, California, it's all ocean. The breezes are coming. The wind's blowing. It's blowing everything away. I don't know. And then, of course, you've got that that marine layer there, which I don't think anybody's allergic to the marine layer. I just didn't like it. I like sunshine better. The third one on our happy little list is Tulsa, Oklahoma. So they've got the allergies down there as well, and then followed by Provo, Utah. Yeah.
Provo,
Utah. That's a crossword puzzle answer frequently.
Really?
Yes. 5-letter word in name of a city in Utah. Now this one seems weird because this is very inland and up. Number 5 on the list is Rochester, New York, which seems like, I guess it's got a lot of nature around it too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the middle of. And then you have Wichita, Kansas. Wichita, Kansas. Okay. Raleigh, North Carolina is also on the list of places that the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America says don't live. Wichita, Kansas, Raleigh, North Carolina, and then Ogden, Utah. So Utah has a couple on the list. Don't go to Utah if you've got issues with your allergies. I would never think of Utah. Spokane, Washington is another one. Washington is a beautiful state. Have you been to Washington at all? Beautiful state, beautiful. But there's a lot of nature. There's a lot of moss. There's a lot of rain.
Isn't it expensive to live in Washington?
So Seattle has gotten crazy pricey.
Yeah.
Depends on where you're at. But a lot of Californians went up to Seattle, kind of pushed the prices up there. But the weather in Seattle, you got to get used to it. It's like raining all the time, like spitting raining. People don't even notice it that it's raining like this. And it's like you come from out of town. I'm at a meeting. We're outside. It's a construction meeting. We're all outside on the site, and it's rain. And I mean, it's raining. I'm getting wet, and like I'm watching the people in our group get wet, and I'm like, let's go inside. It's raining. They're all like, it's not raining. I'm like, what is that? They're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's nothing. They're used to it. So,
Yeah.
but with all that moisture, you gotta get like, I'm sure mold spores and what's happening there because there's moss on, and it's dark and it's rainy. I know
Yeah.
it sounds depressing, but it's beautiful. I mean, it's very hilly and it's got gorgeous green everywhere, but it's. And then number 10 on the happy little list, you want to take a stab? What you want to take a stab at state? If you get the state right, then the city is like
Is it north, south, east, or west?
south.
South.
Mhm.
Down south.
It's even in their name.
It's in their name?
It's in their name.
Uh-huh. It's not Louisiana.
South.
Oh, South Carolina.
Yes.
Yay, I got it.
Greenville.
Yay.
Greenville. Yes, and it's probably very green there in the
Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah, Greenville, South Carolina. That is allergy prone city, so stay away from that one. I don't know. I'm not feeling allergies too bad today, but that doesn't mean that you won't get them. You won't get them back in a hurry. Let's see.
Oh.
I don't want any. I don't want any. I don't want any allergies hitting me. Okay, I got fun facts about daylight savings time. Germany was the first nation to adopt daylight savings time on April 30th, 1916.
Wow.
To save coal during World War I. And then the very first city in the world to use daylight savings time was Port Arthur, now Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, on July 1, 1908. The inventor, Benjamin Franklin jokingly suggested people wake up earlier to save on candles, Englishman William Willett is considering the true proponent, publishing The Waste of Daylight in 1907. And then the U.S. standardization, although the U.S. adopted it in 1918, it wasn't standardized nationwide until the Uniform Time Act of 1966. That's a long time. Wartime fuel during World War II, the U.S. observed year-round daylight savings time called wartime from 1942 to 1945 to promote national security and save energy. So they did it in 42 to 45. I did not know that one. Exceptions in the U.S., Hawaii, and most of Arizona, except the Navajo Nation. I didn't know that either. Do not observe daylight savings time. And there is a health impact. 6%. Accidents are increased by 6% the following day after the spring forward shift increases. And then sleep disruption, which is why we were just talking about that. Energy use, despite its intended purpose, studies have indicated that modern daylight savings time might actually increase energy consumption in some areas. I wonder how. And clocks often change at 2 a.m. because it is considered a time when most people are asleep, and few trains or businesses are operating, causing minimal disruption. And the extended time in 2005, this is when we tried it. In 2005, the U.S. extended the duration of daylight savings time starting in 2007 to run from the second Sunday in March. I just lost it. Come back here. Where'd it go? It was running on the second Sunday in March. Well, maybe I got to go back because I think I lost it. There it is. Second Sunday in March to the first Sunday in November. Second Sunday in March to the first Sunday in November. That's where we are at now with daylight savings time. It's not for farmers. Contrary to popular belief, farmers were actually the strongest opponents to daylight savings time. It disrupted their schedules as cows weren't ready to be milked an hour earlier, and dew took longer to evaporate from the crops. So there you go. It was not for farmers. That was a bunch of hula water. All right. Well, wake up out there. I'm with you. I'm between the allergies and the daylight savings time. We're having a hard time in here. We'll be back after this. Don't go away.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by USPS Ground Advantage. An Illinois Senate committee has approved a bill requiring schools to expel students for at least 1 year if they commit or attempt sexual assault at school or school events. The measure follows a Taylorville case and now moves to the Senate Education Committee. Illinois lawmakers are considering a bill requiring car dealers to provide vehicle history reports for used cars. The report would contain title issues, odometer readings, recalls, and accident history. Dealer groups say the reports can sometimes contain inaccuracies. The Illinois Supreme Court is reviewing a law that permanently bars people with nonviolent felony convictions from possessing firearms. Capital News Illinois reports attorneys for a Cook County man argue the ban conflicts with a 2022 U.S. Supreme Court ruling on gun regulations. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Amy Cox did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. And with that money, she decided to treat herself to an anti-aging red light mask. Will she look like a horror movie villain every night? Yes. Will her boyfriend Kevin be scarred for life? That's certainly a risk. But it's Amy's savings, and if she's willing to risk her relationship for smooth, wrinkle-free skin, well, bye-bye, Kevin. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction Group, they specialize in immediate response and same-day service for any residential, commercial, or industrial emergency across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com. And let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. This afternoon, snow likely before 3 with a high near 37. Expect cloudy skies as temperatures cool down. Tonight, a slight chance of snow before 7. Partly cloudy with a low around 27. Looking ahead to Thursday, sunny with a high near 46, bringing a nice change to the weather. Currently, it's 37 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Snapshot from Progressive wasn't created for just anybody. Oh no, we made it for you. Smooth accelerators. When that light turns green, you're off. Like a warm knife through firm butter. Going from 0 to the speed limit in an appropriate amount of time. Sure, your car has horsepower, but your horses prance around as silky smooth as your right foot. Fancy Prancerton. With Snapshot, safe drivers like you get personalized rates based on your driving habits. Sign up today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents.
Jump on in.
Welcome in, everybody. It's talk time with Tami and friends here on Fox Valley Afternoons. We're glad you're here. 3:25. Is it a wind down Wednesday?
I talked about wine today. Actually.
You did?
I did.
What did you say about wine?
I went to the Olive Garden last night.
Oh, and you had some wine?
And I had some wine because it was my birthday. So.
Wait, it was your birthday?
My birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Oh,
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding! Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Matthew. You're not the big 3-0 yet, are you?
That's
No.
next year.
Okay, all right. You know, when they end in 0, they're, big deal. Big deal.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so no, this isn't quite a big deal yet. You got some time yet for that one.
Yeah.
What did we get at Olive Garden?
I got the chicken parmigiana, and I did the stupid thing, and I had 2 glasses of wine, but they were different.
Oh.
So I mixed the wines, which I didn't realize you could get a headache from.
No bueno.
So
No
I got a
bueno.
headache,
Were they
yeah.
red or white?
They were both red.
Yeah. I mean, it's that I could see that though. You can't. I
I got a headache though. I've never gotten a headache before from wine, so I was like, what did
all
I do
those
wrong?
sulfates. Yeah, two of the 2 different kind. Yeah. Well, 2 glasses of red's pretty heavy anyway, because red's a heavier
sugar.
wine. But if you mixed it what is the saying? Liquor before beer in the clear. Is that so? You can drink liquor. You could have a hard shot before a beer, and you're in the clear, but beer before liquor, never sicker. So you can't mix it that way.
Okay.
See? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You need nursery rhymes to learn your
I do,
alcohol
and
consumption.
now I'll remember it.
Liquor before beer in the clear. Beer before liquor, never sicker. So you can't have beer first. And so mixing them, but wine, when you mix wine with anything, I've never mixed white and red wine, though. I don't know what that would work out to be. And mixing different kinds of red, I don't know. I didn't think that would hurt you, but perhaps, well, clearly it did.
It wasn't bad, but I was like, I've never gotten a headache from drinking.
No, have you ever been hungover?
Never.
Oh, sir.
Never been
You
hungover.
are very, very fortunate.
I've gotten, not, the term, the S word, face drunk.
Yes.
I've got at one time.
Yeah?
I didn't feel sick after. I slept so well that night.
Oh, you didn't get the next morning? No.
My friend did. My friend was throwing up all night.
Were you day drinking? Or was
No,
it
it was
nighttime?
at night.
It was
That's
nighttime.
for my 21st.
Oh, okay. Well, that's when you should do it, quite frankly. I mean, if you ever get a hall pass for that kind of stuff,
it was
that's the
21st,
day.
that was-
Yeah. Well, you've learned how to do it. It sounds like, because just mixing 2 red wines, that's not that big of a sin. I know that there's worse out there. There's a lot of them. Let's see. Have you been looking at that News Nation bin?
All right. More rounds of severe storms are hitting the Midwest and parts of the Deep South. News Nation's Marnie Hughes reports.
Several tornadoes touching down in northwestern Indiana and northeastern Illinois overnight. 2 people were killed in Newton County, Indiana. Other Midwestern states like Michigan are still recovering from the last batch of twisters this week. Texas, Arkansas, and the Mississippi Valley seeing severe weather. At least 16,000 Texans are without power, 12,000 people in Illinois. And cities like Shreveport, Little Rock, Memphis, Louisville, and Cincinnati all still at risk.
Warm temperature records were set in several locations throughout the day, which was expected to increase the risk for severe weather.
Warm temperature records were set?
Yeah.
I did not realize that. So, and I didn't realize it was going to Texas. Like, that's pretty far.
Yeah.
I saw the line on, the whole radar-y thing, but it was like around here, it was bad. And then the network news this morning, when they started covering the storms, the first city they talked about nationally was Kankakee.
Oh, okay.
They got hit the hardest, I think, of anybody in the whole thing. And that was no fun. Tornadoes are no fun. Where do you go in a tornado, Lowest point, middle of the structure. That's what they say. Lowest point, middle of the structure.
Middle of the structure.
Middle of the structure. Away from windows, away from doors, middle of whatever.
So like in the middle of your basement?
Yes. If there is a place to go in, like usually there's like the stairs come down, you go under the stairs maybe, or like
it's just concrete under our stairs.
Yeah, that's where you go. Go under, I would think that, or the middle, they say the middle away from any window. You have windows down there? Yes, you've got
Just
like one window
in our basement.
Is it a walkout or a lookout basement?
It's not technically fully underground, so the basement window isn't like tiny.
So it's like a half. It's like
this. Big.
Yeah, I got you.
It's big enough to crawl out of.
Oh, Do you want to stay away from that guy?
Yeah.
Because that guy can break, come in, and that's what they're saying. So, but you know what I was always curious about is, this isn't earthquake country, but we do have them here every now and then. But California earthquake country. I mean, there's a lot of earthquakes out there. Where do you go in an earthquake if you have a 2-story structure? Do you go to the top floor? And
I've told that you're supposed to be in like standing in a doorway or something.
well, I think that's a bunch of hula water too, because after a natural disaster, whether it's a tornado or a hurricane or a earthquake, you don't see the rubble left everywhere except for doorways. Like those doorways are gone too. So doorways aren't going to help you. Bathtub with well, what's our tragedy? Is it a storm or is it a earthquake?
Our tragedy here
is going to be a
usually
storm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
storm.
so if
Not
it's a
stupid question
storm,
for me,
well, if we're talking earthquakes, there's a different place you go. If it's
Yeah.
a storm, they say, well, and then she keeps talking about protecting your head. Wear a helmet. Like, go down in the basement and put on a helmet. I don't think you got helmets laying around the house. But if you do, put them on your head. These guys in Kankakee, it's amazing only 2 people really died in that. I mean, and that was...
Earthquakes are scary. I've never experienced one. But my mom's great uncle did. He was in the San Fran earthquake.
The big one.
1906.
Yeah.
And he took a picture of himself on at a studio there.
Yeah.
And we have the picture. It survived the earthquake. Because the story goes is he was running with his briefcase, which held this picture of him.
Yeah.
And the ground was cracking beneath him.
Oh, my goodness.
And so I have that picture. It survived.
That's very scary. You don't usually get to that level of stuff. They have, like... California has an earthquake. I'll call it a couple times a year, and they're not huge and nothing. No. I mean, I've been in 5.0s or whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
And they become just normal. Like it's just part of your existence. Kids go to school and they have earthquake kits at school. You know how you go to school here and you did you practice any like? Go in the hallway and hide for tornado
put
drills.
your head down, your knees up. Yeah.
Kiss your
I did
hiney
that.
goodbye. Yeah, that's what we used to do.
Kiss
too.
your hiney bye
in the hallway. You're like bundled up in a ball, right? Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens with these storms. They're over, right? Are they done for today? Or
It seems like, well, I think now, with us?
Yeah.
Well, we're supposed to get, I think it's some other.
Let's see.
It's supposed to be freezing rain, and then I think another thunderstorm is also going to be coming up too.
I don't like it.
Let me take a look here. Or you've got it too.
No, yeah, I'm just starting to pull it up if you get it for me first.
Yeah, so let's see, very windy on Friday the 13th.
Windy?
It's up to almost 50, 60 miles per hour wind gusts.
You're kidding. And it's Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I know.
eerie. Ooh.
A second one this year.
Yeah, let's see. That is the second one this year. Let's see. Friday is supposed to, windy but are we done for today, right? We're done. Variable clouds with snow showers. That's over with. Temps nearly steady in the mid-30s. Chance of snow 60%. Well, you should increase that because we already got it.
We already got it.
And then high wind gusts are coming in today, going down to 26 tonight. Tomorrow you've got a high of 46 degrees. Sunny skies during the morning hours. Will become overcast in the afternoon. And then at 38 at night with windy showers developing overnight. Yucky, yucky, yucky. And then that 13th you're talking about, a high of 43. Decreasing cloudiness and windy, a high of 43. Winds occasionally gust over 50 miles an hour, and then at night it goes down to 26. I saw some real ugly numbers in the forecast, though. Wasn't there like a 7 in there? These aren't looking so bad.
Yeah, there's a 7 degrees.
14
low.
on Sunday night is your low with a mix of rain and snow. That sounds awful. Oh, there's a 6. Monday night is 6 degrees.
Ew.
Oh, come
No,
on.
thank you.
Come on. We got to be over this. And then it's 16 again. I am so over winter, honestly. It's just making me mad now. I'm done with it. All right, we're going to take a quick break and come back and talk a little bit about music. What happened on March 11th in the world of music? I got some stuff for you when we get back. Don't go away.
Get ready for an unforgettable night out in downtown St. Charles at O Shows,
where live music, dining, and entertainment come alive. Visit the iconic Arcada Theater at 105 East Main Street and experience the venue voted Chicagoland's premier entertainment destination. Whether you're enjoying a headliner concert, dining at Rock and Ravioli, or hitting the speakeasy at Club Arcada, O-Shows creates memories. Tickets and event info at oshows.com. And you can call 630-962-7000. That's 630-962-7000. Make your reservation, bring your friends, and plan your next event at O-Shows. Live music, dining, and entertainment, all in one place. Visit oshows.com and join the fun tonight. Supporter of the America's First Responder Fest.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
When your car's feeling sluggish, don't stress. Just bring it down to Britain's Express Oil and Lube on Larkin Avenue in Elgin. For a fast, friendly 10-minute oil change and a full 18-point inspection, they've got you covered. Whether it's engine service, fluids, filters, or headlight check, they do it right, and they do it fast. Family run, quality service, right in your neighborhood. Swing by today and keep your ride running smooth. Britain's Express Oil and Lube, your car's health partner in Elgin, a proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the stories to keep you entertained. Again, that's American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz. Saturdays at 7 a.m. on WRMN 1410. Or stream it at WRMN1410.com. Get ready to outfish, outhunt, and outcamp 'em all on American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz.
Step right up, take a seat. It's talk time with Tami and friends. Feel the vibe, catch the beat. It's talk time with Tami and friends. Oh, talk time, talk time. Tami's here on WRMN. Oh, talk time with Tami and friends.
Welcome back, everybody. It's talk time with Tami and friends here on a wind down Wednesday afternoon. It's kind of yucky out there, so you might need a little sip of the wine. Not too like Matt did last night. No,
No.
mixing. No,
No
mixing.
mixing in the wine.
No mixing. Can't. No bueno. We got 2:48, almost 2:49 for you. We've got a little bit of music coming your way on March 11th. What happened in the world of music? Well, in 2024, Eric Carmen died at age 74. The American singer, songwriter, guitarist, and keyboardist with the Raspberries had the 1972 U.S. single Go All the Way, which was banned by the BBC in the UK for sexually suggestive lyrics, and the 1976 solo All By Myself, plus other hits with She Did It, Hungry Eyes, and Make Me Lose Control. I'm not familiar with those last three. Let's see. We've got, in the 2015, a jury in the United States ruled that the writers of Blurred Lines copied a Marvin Gaye track. Jurors in Los Angeles decided that the 2013 single by Pharrell Williams and Robin Thicke breached the copyright of Gay's 1977 hit Got to Give It Up. The family of the late soul singer were awarded $7.3 million in damages. That's a nice number. Thicke and Williams denied copying the hit, and their lawyer said the ruling set a horrible precedent, quote, unquote. We're going to listen. Here's what do we have first up?
Well, I got either or, so it's up to you
Okay,
what you want.
you want to do a little of the Marvin Gaye first, and then we'll compare it to the Blurred Lines and see if we think he should have won that case?
Okay.
Here we are. You be the judge. Okay, this is Blurred Lines.
No, it's not.
It's the other one?
Ooh, that sounds like it, doesn't it?
Oh, wow. Wait.
Gaye.
We didn't hear that. Wait, we want to hear the chorus. Got to Give It Up. Yeah, it's close enough. It's close enough. They're not going to get to it. Okay, let's play.
Oh, here, I can move it.
I don't know if they even say Got to Give It Up. I feel it, though. I thought it was it, so... Okay, play Blurred Lines. I think we're close enough. Let's play Blurred Lines. I get it. I get the idea.
Everybody get up.
Oh. I see it. I mean, I get it.
Like you can even play them both. Maybe.
Oh,
see if I can play both.
Can you?
I'm trying to line it up. No,
yeah, you can't get both in there.
Both lined up at the same. You could probably.
But I do see it, and I do. I mean, because okay. So there you go. Robin Thicke lost. Robin Thicke and Pharrell had to pay $7.3 million. Let's see what else happened on this date in history. In 2005, on this date, the front door of Ozzy Osbourne's childhood home in Birmingham went up for sale because the current owner was fed up with fans defacing it. Ali Mubarak, who now owned the house in Lodge Road, Aston, said over the years that had become a pilgrimage destination. He was now auctioning the door on eBay and giving the money to charity. Yeah, you go. Let's see, 1997, Paul McCartney was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II for his service to music. 54-year-old became Sir Paul in a centuries-old ceremony of pomp and solemnity at Buckingham Palace in central London, England. McCartney's wife, Linda, who was fighting breast cancer, did not accompany him, but 3 of their 4 children were at the palace. Oasis in 1993 recorded their first demo at the Real People Studio in Liverpool. The set included Rock and Roll Star, Columbia, and Fade Away. And then, let's see, in 1978, Meatloaf's Bat Outta Hell album began a 416-week run on the UK charts. Album went on to become one of the most influential and iconic albums of all times, and its songs have remained a classic rock staple. 1975, the original soundtrack, the third album by 10cc, was released. It featured the worldwide multi-million-dollar selling single, I'm Not in Love, notable for its innovative and distinctive backtracking. Neil Young in 1972 went on to the #1 album with his 4th studio album, Harvest. The album featured the U.S. #1 single, Heart of Gold. Jim Morrison of The Doors in 1971. He arrived at Paris, booking the Hotel George. The following week, he moved into an apartment at 17 Rue in Paris, and Morrison lived in Paris until his death on July 3rd, 1971. Let's see, and then we've got 1970, Deja Vu, the first album by Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, and the second by the trio configuration of Crosby, Stills, Nash, was released. It topped the pop album chart for 1 week and spawned 3 U.S. top 40 singles, Teach Your Children, Our House, and Woodstock. We are going to play a little Teach Your Children for you. One of my favorites.
Who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry, so just look at them and sigh.
That is a little Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, one of my faves from them. We would sit through the whole song, but we're running tight on time today. Let's see, in 1968, the Otis Redding single "Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay" went gold in the U.S. 3 months after the singer was killed in a plane crash. Recorded just days before his death, it became the first posthumous single to top the charts in the U.S. We're going to play this to break. It is Otis Redding, "Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay."
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships rolling in, then I'll watch them roll away again. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, and I headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I've got nothing to live for, and look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting